Suppose I am taking my first position on a coin at 5 cents. My initial capital is $10. Leverage chosen is 10 and we use a stop loss of 2% and target of 4%. Since leverage is 10, 2% SL means 20% loss on capital, 4% target means 40% profit on capital, right? Now, what we do is, if coin's target is hit, we book the profit. Use that compounded capital and take new position on the target price itself. We will book profit if price rises 4% again from that level. Use that compounded capital in second trade to take the immediate next trade on the same level, and it goes on like that. Similarly, we keeps on taking immediate positions on every 2% SL hits too. But in the case of SL, situation is little different. There will be a loss of 20% on capital deployed if a particular position's SL hits. So in the first SL hit, we lose around $2 and only $8 will remain. At this time, what we do is, we will add $2 more to this capital, make it $10 again, and we'll take next entry using that capital on the current price level. Again SL will hit, we lose $2, again we will put $2 to make it back 10, and the process will continue. And supposed to do this until price dips to 90% from our initial entry price. Hence all our positions will be safe till a price of 90% from the initial entry price. In order to achieve that, we have to take 118 DCA orders in the downside. On each DCA positions, we are putting $2 each. So total around $236 has to be in our trading account to withstand such a fall in price. So the total capital we need to put for any coin would be this amount plus the initial amount of $10 we put, which comes around a total of $246. So for 30 or 50 coins, we need a huge amount of capital to deploy this strategy. That's a drawback of this strategy. So in order to reduce this capital requirement, we are going to use a combinational strategy model instead of the previous one. And this new model will also reduce the risk to bare minimum. Let's see how it functions. So in this model, instead of one single position, we will be using two contra positions. One will be our previous buy order type. We can call it as primary order. The second would be a sell order, and we can call it as secondary order. The only difference in the primary order that we use here compared to the previous cases, we will take a risk to reward ratio of 1:1, means SL would be 2% and target would be also 2%. Rest everything is same. I have introduced here an additional column to know how much capital is required to take DCA orders till each levels. We are trying to keep on taking DCA positions on every 2% fall and continue still at least 90% fall from the initial entry price. The secondary order is a little bit different from the primary one. We will fire this order along with the primary order on the same price, but we will use only $1 capital in this. Leverage would be high, 25 in this case. Hence, whenever SL hits, I will lose 50% on capital, and whenever target hits, I will gain 50% profit. Since this is a sell order type, downside would be the profitable side for it, right? Hence, for every 2% fall from the entry price, its capital will get compounded by 50%. Literally saying, we are taking entries and exits on both primary and secondary orders together. Hence, if primary books a loss, the same time secondary will be booking a profit and vice versa. Hence, there comes a level at which the capital on the secondary will get compounded and becomes greater than the capital required to buy DCA positions on primary orders. At this level, the compounded capital on secondary side is around $38.58. So we can take almost 99% of that profit to take more DCA levels for the primary side. Around 18 such extra positions can be easily taken. The remaining $1 at primary side will get compounded again. And even before taking 18 extra DCA positions on primary, we will get another $56.83 profit from secondary. Enough capital to take 28 more DCA positions on primary side. This process can continue to any extent, and we can easily use the compounded capital from the secondary side to take any number of DCA positions on primary side. But what will happen if the secondary order's stop loss gets hit? Secondary orders SL will hit if price starts moving up. On every 2% rise in price, we will be losing $0.5 from the $1 capital. On such cases, we will repeat our previous DCA technique. We'll add extra amount on each SL hit level to make it back to $1. But where will we get this extra $0.5 from? No worries. Whenever the SL of secondary gets hit, the primary side will be giving handsome amounts of profits. Hence, we will book $0.5 from each of these profits. Hence, if price rises, we will contribute some portions of the compounded profits from primary side to secondary side. And if price falls, we will do the opposite too. In Binance USDT-M future section, under preference tab, there is a mode called hedge mode. If we select that, we can hold simultaneous buy and sell positions of the same contract in our account. Hence, with the help of hedge mode, we can easily deploy our strategy. And with the help of our modified strategy, we will be able to take infinite number of entries either in the upside or in the downside without the requirement of any extra capital, and the risk would be absolute 0 too.